In a daring raid on a drug operation, Terry uses his elite combat skills to take down multiple armed dealers and steal a haul of cash and drugs, but he's quickly apprehended by police during the bust. At the precinct, Commissioner Clark confronts Terry about throwing away his military career for a life of crime. Seeing an opportunity, the commissioner offers him a deal. Go undercover in the notorious Degnan Correctional Facility, a privately run prison on the outskirts of town plagued by corruption and high inmate deaths. Terry's mission is to gather evidence against the sadistic Warden Lucas, who operates above the law with ex-military guards. In exchange, Terry will receive a full pardon, and the state will cover his daughter's medical expenses. Reluctantly, Terry agrees, knowing the risks but driven by his love for his child. He's smuggled an encrypted smartphone to communicate and send proof. Upon arrival at Degnan, Terry faces the brutal reality of prison life: gang rivalries, hazing, and violent guards. He's attacked in his cell by members of a white supremacist gang, but is saved by a fellow inmate named Bones, a wise lifer and skilled fighter who becomes his mentor. Bones, whose own past involves protecting his family, sees potential in Terry and begins training him in advanced fighting techniques drawn from his father's martial arts background. Soon, Warden Lucas summons Terry and reveals the Dungeon, an underground, no-holds-barred fighting tournament where select inmates battle for the entertainment of the warden and wealthy bettors. Winners gain privileges, status as top dog, and a shot at better treatment, while losers often face severe consequences. Terry is thrust into the fights and quickly rises through the ranks with his military-honed skills, impressing the warden. He crosses paths with Freeway, the current top dog, a fellow former Marine and street fighter leading his own crew, who resents Terry for stealing the spotlight. Tensions escalate when Freeway's men attack Terry and injure a sympathetic guard named Gina. The warden intervenes harshly, executing some of Freeway's allies to enforce his rules. As Terry climbs higher, he uncovers the full extent of the corruption. The Dungeon is part of a larger network across private prisons, fueling illegal gambling with massive wagers on fights between top dogs. The warden also runs a narcotics operation, producing and distributing drugs like marijuana, cocaine, and performance enhancers, using prisoners as unpaid labor in a hidden workshop. After defeating Freeway, the warden offers Terry a cut of the profits and a permanent role in the empire, but Terry refuses, staying focused on his mission. Unbeknownst to him at first, a major betrayal unfolds. Commissioner Clark has been in league with Warden Lucas all along. Terry was never truly an undercover informant, but was deliberately sent in as a skilled fighter to dominate the dungeon and win bets for them. Realizing he's been played, Terry teams up with Bones and enlists other inmates, including Freeway, to stage a rebellion. They gather evidence of the drug ring and fights. Terry smuggles incriminating footage and data out via a trusted contact named Jeanette. During a major dungeon event featuring a fight against another prison's champion, with huge money on the line, the inmates riot on cue. Chaos erupts as guards clash with prisoners. The warden and commissioner attempt to escape or cover their tracks, but Terry confronts them directly. In the nick of time, DEA agents storm the facility in riot gear, arresting the warden and others involved in the network. With the corrupt system exposed, Terry receives a full pardon, walks free as a hero, and reunites with his daughter,